two teams with even records battled it out in our main game dito sa Inare Center in Montalban, Rizal. Players who have joined forces in the past are also parting ways today. John Wilson, who was with Nueva Ecija last season and now experiencing a rejuvenation dito sa Basilan, takes on his former teammate, the Ilonggo Superman, Billy Robles, now with the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. That's our matchup for today, the Basilan Steel against the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. 4-4 ang Basilan, 3-3 ang Rizal. Magandang gabi mga kaliga. Si Dev Tupas kasama si Coach Don Dulay, and those are your former players. Coach, how does it feel once again seeing them on the court? I know they've covered some Rizal games and also Basilan games, but they're up against each other today.
Well, it's nice to see them match up together, especially those two that we just saw, Wilson and Robles, because they're good friends off the court, but they're two competitors, and it'll be a good matchup.
Yeah, that sets up nicely really for what should be a great match here in our main game. Magandang gabi sa mga nanonood sa atin sa Facebook, YouTube, Tap Sports, and Solar Sports. Siyempre, hindi kompleto ang ating coverage kung wala ang ating third member, and no other than Mika Abisamis is joining us. Madam, how are the two teams? Nakita natin yung dalawang players na yun. Kamusta sila going into this matchup?
So Delph, Coach Don, big loss for Rizal against Mikawayan. Coach Mark Dandan admitted to being outplayed and outcoached in that game against the Eager Gems. Pero sabi niya, alam mo Mika, yan na talaga ang storya ng season na to. No? Rizal won against San Juan won against Abra. Ngayon naman, natalo ang Rizal sa Mikawayan. So you cannot take any team for granted. Para naman dito sa Basilan, they have a sort of a roller coaster situation. Panalo, talo, panalo, talo. So tuluyan lang daw nagpapakondisyon ng kanilang mga veterano. Yan nga si JV Casio, si John Wilson, at si Jervy Cruz para maghanda sa malalakas na teams tulad nitong Rizal. So makikita natin yan maya-maya lamang. Pero alam nyo, merong dalawang gwardyang kumausap sa akin na excited daw silang magpakitang gilas sa harap ng idol nilang point guard na si Don Julay. At yan ang pinag-usapan nyo na si John Wilson at si Billy Ray Robles para makabawi naman daw sila sa kanya. Si Delph, Coach Don.
Wow. Do these guys owe you something or what?
Man, that's... it's nice to hear, but I've never seen these two new players. I'd like to shake their hand later.
Billy Robles and John Wilson, of course. No, sila yung pinag-uusapan natin dito. Now, Basilan, in their previous game, it's been, like Mika said, a roller coaster ride so far for them. And, they have the tools, they have the squad, they have the lineup, they have the veterans, but it's just it's finding the consistency na hinahanap to be a strong contender this league na kailangan pa nila makuha dito.
Right, you said it, consistency, and it showed last game, right? They shot the ball poorly, right? And they gave too many points in the paint against a team like Mindoro, which shouldn't have happened.
Well, Mindoro going into this game was struggling as well.
Yeah.
So that is quite a surprise with itong Basilan Steel. Coach Arnold Oliveros, of course, you also know him very well, having worked with him with Nueva Ecija. Rizal naman, on the other hand, they've looked like a championship contender one time, and then they look like they're a playing team in other games. So which is which? Yun yung hinahanap natin.
Well, that last game, was a disappointment for them, right? And giving up 50 bench points to Mekawayan. And, Rizal missed Billy that game. He would have helped. But still, the inconsistency, just like Basilan. And, if they want to be one of the powerhouse teams in the South, they have to be consistent.
And, yes, we have Basilan versus Rizal dito sa Montalban. Let's go to Richard Campos.
Tap Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. It's a head-to-head showdown between the Basilan Steel and your Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers in Season 8 of MANNY PACQUIAO'S MPBL. Introducing first the starting lineup for Basilan Steel. At guard number 10, Puroy Kantimbuhan. Also at guard number 51, Big Bang Toto Byron Villarias. Center number 25, Miles Canyal. Forward number 15, Bobby Balucanag. Also at forward number 11, the MPBL Season 3 MVP from Binangonan, Rizal, John Wilson. Their head coaches are Arnold Oliveros, assisted by JC Foronda, Bobby Dick de los Santos, Andre Oliveros, and Jay de la Cruz. Executive Director Matt David, the manager Monsalve. And now, for your Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. At forward number 28, Marco Paulo Balagtas. Coming in at center number 19, JP Sarao. Guard number 1, El Trilla Lawrence Victoria. The other guard number 4, Jolo Mendoza. And at forward number 17, Alwin Alday. They are led by Mark Dandan, assisted by Don Bautista, Chico Terona, and Ray Paul Javier. The team manager, Kyle Cruz. Team owner, Sandra.
Starting five brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Basilan has Puroy Cantimbuhan, Toto Villarias, Miles Canyal, Bobby B, and John Wilson. Rizal naman starts with Jolo Mendoza, Lawrence Paul, Victoria, JP Sarao, Marco Balagtas, and Alvin Alday. Ball is up and we are underway at exactly 8 p.m. Basilan versus Rizal. Foul away from the ball. Oh no, dribbling violation. First possession is a turnover for Basilan.
Should be a good matchup tonight. You know, two teams trying to bounce back from losses. Two teams trying to make their way in this South Division.
Two teams feel that they should be better than their record.
Yeah,
right now. Wilson trying to get past Alday. Binigay muna kay Balucanag. Toto Villarias. Kanyal. Nalibre si Bobby B. Bobby B will finish.
Well, you know, it also could be because these are two new lineups, you know, for Basilan and Rizal. It could also be a factor where they're still trying to find that chemistry.
Yeah, and itong Rizal did not play in the preseason, so is Basilan, but they were preparing quietly under the radar in, you know, nung habang nagpe-preseason itong MPBL. John Wilson against Balagtas. Oh, wow. Yeah, Marco Balagtas, he had a hand in front of John Wilson, but when John Wilson makapwesto na yan at makatira na yan, you know, chances talaga na makapasok really high. Marco, yes sir, Marco Balagtas puts Rizal on the board.
John Wilson is having an MVP season, and all the games they have won, he's been best player for those games. But what I see this year in John Wilson compared to the years, I don't know if you remember his San Juan days.
Yeah, I remember that.
And even in Gensan, when he had the green light over there, you're kind of seeing that John Wilson here in Basilan.
Absolutely. Cantimbuhan. This is the second. 6-2 ang ating score dito. Balagtas. JP Sarao. So pumuesto sa ilalim. Bobby B is
Rizal feels they have the mismatch there inside that last possession. They were being patient, you know, looking for Sarao. They like that matchup inside.
Na kay Alvin Alday ang bola. Sarao slips, but Bobby B with a steal. Wilson. Oh, John Wilson, he can do no wrong right now. 5 points.
He's very good at selling those fouls.
There was contact though.
Yeah.
May have exaggerated it a bit.
Ready, a good start for John Wilson. 6 points.
9-2, 7-point lead for Basilan early on. Lawrence Paul Victoria. We're still looking for a breakout performance from Paul. That has not happened in his return here to Rizal. Coach Don, we know that he can be an explosive scorer as well.
Yeah, I mean, we remember him in those Pasay days, right?
Yeah, you just give him the ball and he will figure things out.
He was making some incredible shots. I mean, step backs, you know, going to the paint, making these tough finishes. And like you said, you know, he's due for a breakout game. We'd like to see it.
Sarao bumping Kantimbuhan.
Hands straight up, but, you know, his body was going forward.
Malukanag inside. Natapik ni Alday. Great D by Alwin. With Rizal struggling here to start the ball game. Sarao inside. JP finally.
JP and Bobby, former teammates in Nova Ecija when they won that championship. Now they're going against each other. I'm sure they know each other's moves. But Sarao looks like he likes that matchup inside, asking for the ball.
Here is brute strength from JP Sarao. Now Miles Cañala nakapantay sa kanya. Jolo Mendoza pulls the trigger. That's a 3. They have been contact after the basket here. Jolo Mendoza
Shooting the ball well this season. He had 14 points last game. 2 for 4 from 3 points. But Jolo Mendoza is another player you have to watch out for because he's a streaky shooter. Once he gets hot and once he gets going, it's hard to stop him.
Let's check out what happened here. That's fine.
Yeah, they're boxing out each other.
Yeah, pahinga muna si JP Sarao. Markey is in the game. Miles Cañal shoots the 3. That doesn't work para kay Miles. Back the other way. Mendoza gets it to Victoria. Lawrence Victoria hits the 3. That's a terrific find galing kay Jolo Mendoza.
Yeah.
Inside they go. Miles Cañal with a finish. Kantimbuhan with a pass.
Canal stopping that 8-0 run by Rizal. I mean, good start and then a good run by Rizal. Again, I just feel it's going to be a good game tonight because of the matchups.
Jolo against Cañal. Crossover. Attacks. Gets into the lane and Miles Cañal is whistled for the personal. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Kanial and Katibuhan. The two-man game. Gap Cometa. Pinasok na para kay Puroy Kantimbuhan. Jolo Mendoza, former Ateneo Blue Eagle. 4 points.
I didn't get to see him play in college. Did he get a lot of minutes?
No, actually. He didn't ganun ka... well, he had some really good games, but that was a time when the rotation was really tight.
Yeah. Good post defense by Marquis. We're able to poke that out.
But I think in high school was ano talaga siya. Was really a known scorer.
Oh yeah.
Wilson gets into the lane and fires. He hits once again. 8 points para kay John Wilson in the first 6 minutes of this ball game. Jolo fires and hits. And if that's how easy yung catch and shoot para kay Jolo Mendoza, he's gonna enjoy this game more.
You can't leave a shooter like that wide open. Especially he just hit one.
Marquis gets it to Jolo now. Victoria. Jolo, another three. No. Wilson saves it only to Victoria. Alwin Alday for two. Rizal has some scorers in the squad. They know how to put the ball in the hoop for sure.
I mean, look at their starting five was Jolo, Victoria, and Alday.
Right? Those are capable 20-point scorers.
Yeah.
Cometa, Toto, three. Oh wow, nothing but net.
But then on the other hand, you have Byron and John Wilson, who are also capable of 20-point scorers.
Marco gets it to Alwin. Alwin trying to squeeze himself right there. Naagaw ng Basilan. Toto to gap. He is fouled by Paul Victoria. And that signals a change here para dito sa Rizal. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme. Ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. And the more impressive thing about the players na nakita natin like Wilson, Jolo Mendoza is that kahit may depensa, kaya nila. You know, even with a hand in their face.
It seems like when a hand in their face, their percentages go up.
Yeah, but mas mataas yung porsyento. Robin Ronyo in the game. Kasama niya si Jervy Cruz, Jason Grimaldo, JV Casio, and Gab Cometa, who's at the free throw line. Tied at 17.
I think there's some shooters, not only in this league, I mean in general, to where they'll rather get challenged than shoot a wide open shot.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
Because when you're wide open like that, you have time to think about it. To when you have a guy challenging, it's more of a instinct and...
Well, that one was pure instinct. Galing kay Joel Liu. Tinirad niya na agad eh. Hindi na siya nag-isip.
That's one thing he's improved in this game is his three-point shooting. He's always known as a defender.
Hey, now I think he's a legit 3-and-D guy here in the league. Grimaldo over Marquis. No. Maguliano. They don't have the same size as the other MPBL teams, but boy, this Rizal team can run with the best of them.
Yeah. They definitely have the pieces.
Liu, corner three. It's good. Wow, did he just shrug? But I don't know. It's back-to-back triples. Para kay Joel Liu, played the last season with Gensan. Cometa to Cruz. Jervy, Ronyo, catch and fire. Good block by Billy. Liu, Robles, jumper, no. Cometa, free throw line jumper, still no go. A nice pace being played here.
Yeah, definitely.
In the first period, under a minute to play. Rizal. Yi. Ayaw pa rin. Casio. Meta. Jervy steps into this three-pointer. And veteran Jervy Cruz gets his first three of the night, 23-21. Rizal up by 2.
That's just the firepower these teams have, man. It's nice to watch.
Billy Robles ngayon against Robin Ronyo. Manalang lets it fly, no. Na shot time para dito sa Basilan. 10 seconds. Cometa. He gets trapped. Cometa, not the best shot. Well, you're milking the clock there. But Rizal Central Mall Golden Cooler is getting a nice push from their bench. Bobby B got us going. But John Wilson with 8 points in the period. Nandai scoring here off the feed from Victoria. Actually, Rizal was down 2-9 at one point in the first period and then came alive. They now have a 2-point lead at the end of one.
Win the game. Easy lang with Sports Plus.
Back in the MPBL, kwento ni Coach Mark Dandan, first half pa lang he already felt the energy of the Gems in that game, especially from Coach Tan Banal who put Rizal in a good place back in Season 4. Coach Mark also finds himself in a challenging situation, losing Kiano Caballero indefinitely because of a fractured nose. Mendoza and Manalang asked to step up. AJ Coronel out for 2 weeks for an ankle sprain. Robles and Gaspar asked to step up. He said this is when the system needs to come in, no? And so far so good in this game, but this is the time when he also remembers his dad, the legend Ricky Dandan, and his words. He said a humbling experience should keep you moving. Said that, Coach Don.
Thank you so much, Mika, and of course Coach Ricky Dandan, one of the legends.
Yeah.
And Mark certainly carried his legacy coaching here in the pros. And I think he's got a really good team here. And the thing is with Rizal, these are all really smart, high IQ players. And
Yeah.
when it comes down to, I know the regular season is a grind. It's a marathon, and we're talking about it. How consistent are you? And that should really determine yung record mo. But when it comes down to ultimately the more important games, I think I don't want to face them in a close game, honestly.
Well, you know, this is oh wait,
Yeah, no play on the ball.
no play on the ball.
That could be upgraded. Diba, Coach?
Yeah.
I don't want to face them. Like they're a dangerous foe.
Because you said it, right? They have the experience, right? And they know what it takes to win. And you see their style of play. I've always said this back in the day. This league, you know, when you have players who've played Liga Labas, right? They have that. They know what it takes to win. Liga Labas like sure ball, right? Like,
Yeah. You put the ball in their hands. It's either a foul or a basket.
They got Markey there. They got Billy. They got Alday. They got Liu. I mean, they have the pieces, man.
They are. You mentioned Alday. who grew up playing basketball in Tondo,
Yeah.
by the way. Billy Robles, who's probably played in municipalities and towns in all over the Philippines.
Yeah.
And Mark Yee, the Panalay King before he moved to
sir.
the MPBL.
I mean, it showed against San Juan.
Yeah, the
Right.
tight game, the poise.
The poise, the physicality, and
And they, for a coach like Coach Mark, you know that these players are ready to give up a lot for you to win.
yeah,
MannyPay is the digital wallet built for the community. It's either diving for a loose ball, little things that sometimes hindi nga natin makita sa stat sheet because, the points are there, but
yeah,
it's those little things like, yung konting gulang to get a possession back like that from JP Maguliano, and a fight from Billy Robles na, forces the turnover.
yeah. They have the pieces. I love how this team was put together. They also have Coronel, who's not here today because of injury.
Yeah, he was the best player in one of the games we covered.
Yeah.
So I think one word that I can describe Rizal is that there's a lot of balance in
Yes,
the team.
yes.
JB Castro with a getaway.
When you talk about balance, you talk about, there's teams looking for that identity. They definitely know their identity, right? I mean, they're looking for consistency, but again, they know what it takes to win.
Yeah, I think for now, I'm not going to say that, that success will come quickly. But, the more for me, the most important thing is that they stay healthy.
Yeah.
Robin Ronyo knocks down the three. They would have to stay healthy, especially for the meaningful games moving forward.
Yeah.
But for them to play meaningful games, they have to win these type of games. So they can't take anything for granted. They learned their lesson against Marilao. Casio. Oh, Joel Liu. JB Casio. I was about to anoint him as as a 3-and-D. But JB Casio just blew past him.
JB Castro definitely still has some gas in that tank.
And I like their usage of JV here. Let's Gab Cometa do the ball handling duties and puts JB really just more of a catch and shoot guy.
Yeah.
Ronyo from way downtown. Basilan sizzling here in the second quarter. Some really good plays galing sa Basilan steal. Casio finding Ronyo for the triple. That is three-pointer number 5 for Basilan. The second from Robin Ronyo. Timeout Rizal. We'll be right back.
Steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That player's going to even out the game. 9 in the final quarter of the game. Can they make magic? Wipes out! Wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Basilan with an 8-0 run.
What a response from Basilan.
I think you're gonna expect this whole game of runs.
Both teams really looking to test each other. Liu missing on the 3. Oh, lagpas ang bola. JV Castro.
You know, it's a turnover by JV, but I like the look. You know, give him trying to reward his big for sprinting down the court. And I like those turnovers. You know, keep your bigs running.
You don't mind that.
I don't mind that because the effort of the bigs. Because you know, playing with bigs. You know, sometimes they like to be rewarded for their effort.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like running, you know, rim to rim. Sometimes, you know, other teams, the point guards don't even look at them. And now the next possession, they don't want to play defense. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so,
there's certain nuances and certain tendencies.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more of human nature, really.
Yeah. I mean, high IQ point guards, they already know that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, JV, he knows that, man.
33-28, Basilan continuing this run. Castro just made a lefty layup earlier. John Wilson for three, that's short. Manalang with the rebound, fouled by Wilson. Back from Alvin Alday and Jolo Mendoza. Owens and McCoy Marcos are in the game.
Well, Rizal putting in their three offensive guards again.
I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL.
And these three guards gave them that lead in the first quarter. Now let's see if they can stop this 10-0 run from Basilan.
Alday, yes. When Alday gets the pass from Victoria, that's a zone buster right there. You know, the zona bigla yung Basilan. Loristo. Ramirez fakes the handoff, shoots the three, no. That's the pass galing kay Lawrence Victoria to Alvin Alday. Victoria, hang time, Lawrence Victoria.
Yes, sir. That's what we've been waiting for.
Now I am getting flashbacks.
Yeah.
Of those great moves from Lawrence Victoria. McCoy Marcos misses. Owens with the rebound. Joshua Ramirez for three. Rebound in Lawrence Victoria. Here we go. Victoria, atake. And, you know, Jolo Mendoza and Alvin Alday, as much as they want to have the ball, they want to get this guy going. Player of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Little hang time. Yannick kay Lawrence Paul Victoria.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, again, these three guards got them going. And now they're on the verge of a 7-0 run right now.
I like the fact that Coach Mark has really just tinkered with the combinations.
Yeah.
I don't think he's done like this combination
right.
on the floor as well. So they're giving, you know, the teams also keeps them unpredictable, and it also, you know, keeps the freshness in the team.
Yeah.
Parang okay, you know, you're playing so much with this player.
Yeah.
Let's change things up. Maybe we can maximize the combination more.
I'm sure in practice they work on things and try to see what combinations work. But again, these go ahead.
Free throw brought to you by Extreme. Subok at kompleto ang Plants brand in Pilipinas.
But again, you said it earlier. These players are high IQ players. They understand what it takes to win. So it shouldn't be a hard adjustment, whatever it is.
Lawrence bigay kay Alday on the emergency pass. Alwin Gaspay will shoot the 3. It's short. But Billy Robles, Joshua Ramirez had to face guard Billy.
Yeah, when Billy's on the floor, that's how you have to box him out. You have to face guard him.
Billy Robles shooting for 2.
Billy Robles, champion with Davao, together with my partner right here. And I can't believe the championship was already like almost 5 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
Time flies.
Time flies. Good times in the bubble.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And having to play the finals without a crowd. After playing the last couple of years in front of a lot of people. You remember we had that game in the packed arena in Davao?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Good foul given up by Mendoza. Wala pa sila sa penalty, only the 3rd.
Yeah, that was a smart foul. Stop the break.
I think you remember as well when we were, before that, we go to that story. Let's go to Mika.
John Wilson gathered everybody and said, ito na yon, ito na yung mga laro na pinaghahandaan natin, no? Saw him talking to Toto Villarias, JV Casio, Jervy Cruz, Robin Dronio, even Bobby B was there. He said, lahat tayo may pinanghahawakan na magagandang careers. So it's time to show them that we are back sa Delf, Coach Don. Magbabalik po ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball Team.
Wilson finished with 18 points and 8 rebounds and 2 steals against Mindoro. The subject of that report from Mika. Very accomplished players here with Basilan. Great steal. Oh, Gaspay, can he finish? Ayaw. Norista able to cross half court. And look at Rizal picking up one-on-one and picking up high.
Yeah. Looking at this lineup with Basilan, you see John Wilson playing with four young guys on the court.
Robles, Alday, another 3. Yes, sir. Alwin Alday makes it a 5-point lead. Natapik ni Alwin. Here comes Billy. Robles goes to Victoria. Nandun agad si Makoy. Look at Alwin Alday. Give Vic Lawrence the pick. He wants him to attack, but he settles for the 3-pointer. Owens. Jumper. Oh, wow. Neil Owens.
Yeah.
That's a great defender right there in Philip Manalang. And he just erases him on that play. Robles. It's a running start. De Ilongo Superman puts it in. See, sometimes you just need to keep it simple and put people in a position where they can maximize their strength. And that's what Philip did to Billy there.
I mean, he set him up with that handoff, and one thing Billy's good at is going left.
Going downhill.
Going downhill. His left hand finish is a lot better than his right hand.
But his left-hand finish is also better than his feet.
I agree. No, I'm just kidding.
42 to 37. Owens. No look pass inside. Miles Canyal. Oh, love that finish from Miles. Nandun pa yung bantay niya. Manalang. Against Owens. Robles. 2-for-1 opportunity here. Alday drifts to the corner. A 3 again. Can't hit. Fresh shot clock for Rizal. Victoria. 5 seconds. Paul. Fade away. No. Gaspay with a rebound. Inside. Jake Gaspay for 2. Impressive move from the young man, Jake Gaspay. What an athletic rebound and the finish, the control and the poise underneath, even with the D right there, Coach Don.
I mean, even through the traffic, pump fake, spin, was able to finish. Good effort.
Timeout muna si Coach Arnold para sa Basilan. We'll be right back. 6.3 seconds remaining in the half. Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. 6.3 seconds remaining in the half. They give up the foul. Smart one from Philip Manalang. Wala pa sila sa penalty.
Yep, they got one more foul to give.
McCoy. Wilson, that's a tough shot. And that does it. First half in the books. Dito sa Inari Center in Montalban, Rizal. The Golden Coolers ahead by 5, 44 to 39 against the Basilan Steel. We'll be right back.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanigang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang
Alright, mga kaliga, it's time for the Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge. At dahil may nanalo kamakailan, our prize pot will reset to 100,000 pesos. At every game day na walang makaka-complete ng challenge, madadagdagan ng 50,000 pesos ang ating prize hanggang sa umabot uli ito ng 1 million pesos. And for tonight, our prize pot is 350,000 pesos. Ito na yung ating challenger, si Albino Angeles from San Mateo, Rizal. Ready ka na ba for the challenge? You will be given 45 seconds to complete a layup, a free throw, 3-point shot, and a half-court shot. Kapag na-shoot mo lahat ng yan sa loob ng 45 seconds, you will win 350,000 pesos from the official sports book of the MPBL Sports Plus. On your mark, in 3, 2, 1, go! Ito mukhang praktisado. Si Albino Angeles. Shoot kagad unang attempt. 35 seconds. Konting bilis. Yakang-yaka mo yan. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds left. Ini-enjoy ni Albino ang free throw. Yun! 3-point naman. Come on, 5 seconds remaining. 2, 1. Alright, syempre good effort pa rin yan para kay Albino Angeles. You will be going home with Sports Plus merch. Thank you for joining at sa ating mga kaliga. Check out the Sports Plus FB page to find out how you can join at baka ikaw na ang susunod na winner ng Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge.
Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang tiga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang tiga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay umayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag maalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na! Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo.
Halftime dito sa Inare Center in Montalban, Rizal. Basilan and Rizal battling it out. It was a tight first half, and then Rizal with a strong finishing kick in that second quarter, grabbing a 5-point lead. And second chance points very glaring here, Coach. Pati ang turnovers.
Yeah.
And you can actually argue na swerte pa dito yung Basilan na they're not down big.
Yeah, I mean, it's a close score, but it could be worse for Basilan because, second chance points, 9-0. And then the turnovers, Basilan had 12 compared to Rizal's 3. So, very fortunate for Basilan. But again, it's been a game of runs. So let's see who comes up on top.
But they've been shooting extremely well.
Yeah.
Basilan 51%, led by John Wilson, of course, 8 points for John Wilson, and they will start with Wilson, Catimbuan, Villarias, Cañal, Grimaldo. Wilson pulls the trigger. No. Grimaldo with the offensive rebound. Gets it to Puroy. Catimbuan wants a clear out on the weak side. Diretso si Puroy. And that's why. Pinaalis niya doon ng kanyang kakampi kasi dire-diretso na siya. 44-41. Philip gets it to Victoria. Alday, shot clock winding down. Alwin with a runner. No. Daniel with the rebound. Catimbuan. Count the basket and one. Yeah, Puroy Catimbuan starting out the second half with a couple of baskets. What a move right here. Puroy inside left finish. And that is the Fast Breaker game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. That is only for left-handed guards to finish. Pero hindi to kaliwete si Puroy. That's why that makes the move even more impressive.
Yeah, that was impressive. I mean, even through the traffic, he was able to get a shot off.
Here comes Puroy once again. Manalang doing a great job forcing him back. Grimaldo. Cañal, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cañal, the spin, pinilit. Malagtas with a stop. And that's a foul.
Oh, John Wilson wants to review.
Number 11, John Wilson is third.
And Coach Arnold, I think he is challenging it more because of the third foul on John Wilson.
Oh, yeah.
Good
point, yeah.
Mas ayokong, I mean, the offensive foul, the foul, I have no problem. But the third foul of John Wilson is a problem.
Yeah, that would hurt them.
And we will be right back.
Kapag may labay nagkakaisa, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na.
It looks like the challenge will be successful.
After the review, the challenge was successful.
Wow. Good challenge. And most importantly, Wilson doesn't get his third foul.
Yeah. That's Coach Arnold's son, right?
Yes. Andre.
Andre. He was the one who really convinced Coach Arnold to call the challenge, to ask for the challenge.
Yeah, he saw it.
Yeah, good potential.
Yeah. You know, he's hard-working kid. He's been working with Coach Kirk Collier. I don't know, assistant coach of a long-time assistant coach of Tim Cone, but now of LA Tenorio.
Magnolia.
Magnolia.
Yeah.
And he's been, you know, interning with Coach Kurt.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
Toto. Wow. A 10-0 run to start the second half for Basilan.
Wow. Game of runs.
3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Toto, back-to-back hits from beyond the arc. 9 points. 5-point lead for Basilan.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even up the game. 9 in the final moments of the game. Can they make magic? White House wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
We've been talking about it all game. You know, this game of runs. You know, you just see the firepower of both teams. They're very capable of runs.
Last touch on JP Maguliano. (49-44). Basilan. Rizal still scoreless here in the second half. Oy, Grimaldo, libreng-libre. That's an easy bucket. Katibuan has been instrumental here to this 12-0 run. Siya nagsimula nito, Coach Don.
Yeah.
Those two layups.
And now he's getting everybody involved, which is, you know, what a good point guard does. But he's got his game going this second half.
Alday. He'll drive. Alwin draws the foul. He's so good with those late
Yeah.
shot clock situations. You see, you feel like he's out of control, pero sa totoo.
You know, he has a very awkward game. You know, even with his shooting form, but he has a knack of scoring. He gets it done. He has a good feel for the game. He really threw me off. That we had a series against him when he was playing for Bicol.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was their best player. You know, they had Rondre Buenafe there, but
Alex Nueles, they had Lalata there. That was a squad. That was a squad.
They took us to game 3 in overtime.
In overtime, I remember. Was that in the last game? Was that in Batangas? You played one game in Batangas in that in that gym right across the Coliseum. But they were a problem, Coach. Like like when you have like Alday and Buenafe taking turns playmaking and creating, that was tough because one-on-one, you're really tested defensively.
Yeah. You know, the thing there that was tricky for me is I didn't know who Alday was. He had a breakout season.
Yeah,
right?
he did. He's actually, I think he's actually just a few points away from reaching 2K.
Oh, wow.
So he might be the third player to reach that mark. Or, you know, we've got to check the others, but he's been here since season 1. 51-45. Coach's challenge para kay Coach Arnold.
Yeah.
After the review, the challenge was successful. The call was overturned. Offensive foul on Philip Manalang.
Wow, another call overturned against Philip Manalang. They've run out of challenges, but 2 for 2 for Coach Arnold.
Yeah. Manalang was caught using his off arm to ward off.
51-45, MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community.
Rizal picking up the pressure, going full court there, man to man.
Billy Robles set to check in. Poroy finds Villarias, extra pass, well defended by Marquis, but Toto Villarias comes out of the pack and puts it back in. 11 in the ball game para kay Toto.
You know, when Byron played for me, you know, one thing I found out was he was a very underrated rebounder.
That's true.
You know, as good as a shooter he is, you know, to be a rebounder like him, it's a plus.
Poroy Katimbuhan, dire-diretso, 7 points, all in the second half.
Yeah, he's leading this charge for the Basilan.
Alday, short. Ball knocked away. It will stay with Rizal. The fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
That change of pace, Cantabuan. No?
Yeah. Jolo leans in and a miss. Jervy Cruz with the rebound. This is now a 14-1 run for Rizal. No, Basilan, 16-1 run for Basilan. Billy Robles making things happen there defensively.
Number 20, Jervy Cruz is first. 17 foul, Basilan coming in for Marquis.
Balita na tao dito, pahinga si Wilson. Pasok si Ronyo. 4.5 to go in the third. 10-point lead for Basilan, their biggest lead of the game. Maguliano for 3. Grimaldo secures the rebound. Cantimbuan slows down. Poroy, 8 seconds to work with. Liu is there. That's a jump ball forced by Maguliano. Rizal will regain possession.
Rizal really have a tough time scoring this quarter. You know, that combination that worked earlier with Mendoza, Victoria, and Alday didn't work this quarter. Let's see if they can get some contribution from some other players.
You know, they have yet to make a field goal here in the second half. 16-1 run, Basilan. Third foul, team foul on Basilan.
Good defensive stance this quarter, holding Rizal to only 1 point.
Rizal is 0 for 8 to start the third.
Who is going to give them their first field goal this quarter?
Mendoza ends the drought.
There you go.
They cut the lead down to 8, Rizal. Castro is back on the floor. Cometa. Grimaldo. Back to Gab. Cometa shoots. Yes. Love his game. I love his game, coach.
Yeah. He has a nice pace to the game, you know?
Yeah. Really nice feel for the game as well. And he is so slippery as a guard. And he's so good in tight spaces as well.
Yeah.
And Billy Robles trying to complete the three-point play there. Ronyo thought that was an offensive foul. Last touch ni Billy Robles. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Cometa pulls up, jumper short. Gab again. Gab Cometa. 6 points for Gab Cometa. Sarao, yes.
Nice pick and roll action there between Lee Yu and Sarao. Had an open look. Easy two.
And they got into their offense really quick there. Yeah. I think that was the difference. They got a bit slow. They were a bit slow to get into their offense in the early part of the quarter.
Good point. I mean, Basilan's been holding it down defensively. That's a good way to get your points. And now they got a chance to get a easy two here, and they do.
Joel Liu picks up his 8th point of the ball game. And Billy Robles has been a game changer here for Rizal. Grimaldo is called for the offensive foul. Check out this play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Ganda ng pag-set up ni Joel Liu doon kay JP Sarao.
Rizal looks a lot better when they're playing faster. I mean, I think their roster fits that style of play better. I mean, yes, they can slow it down, go inside, but you know, when you have players like Billy, Lee Yu, Mendoza, Alday,
you want to push the basketball all the time, every chance you get.
Yeah.
And even the bigs, JP Maguliano and JP Sarao, they're known to make runs at the rim every time. Oh, Lee Yu on target, 11 points. Para kay Joel Lee Yu, and he pulls Rizal to within 3 with a little over a minute remaining sa ating third quarter. Cometa is fouled by Lee Yu. Wala pa sa penalty.
Sidel, we've been talking about it all game, about the game of runs.
Yeah, another counter run.
They're on a 7-0 run right now.
I guess who initiates the offense there is Billy Robles.
Yeah.
Cometa down low, Balucanag, extra pass, Cañal muffs the layup. Maguliano to Jolo Mendoza. Sarao shoves Balucanag out of the way, and he puts it in for 2. I think he got away with an offensive foul there.
I extended those arms when he pushed, you know.
And lucky break para sa Rizal. Casio to Cometa. Cometa attacks, shoots.
Ooh. Sorry, miss. In and out.
Here comes Robles. Jolo. Inside. Mendoza for 2. Back on top. Rizal. 1 point lead.
Now 11-0 run. Down 10, now up 1. What a quarter.
16-1 run. And then the response from Rizal. Here's Cometa. Gab, layup, got it!
Oh. Big play by Cometa.
Wow. What a game. What a quarter. For a while, Rizal seemed like there was a lid at the rim of Rizal. Poroy Kantibuhan gets us going with a couple of layups, and that triggered a big run para dito sa Basilan, a 16-1 run. But the bench mob coming back para dito sa Rizal, and they go on a run of their own as well. And we go to the fourth with Basilan up by 1.
Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yung mayanig ang papakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang pupunan. Basketball, unay tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama, in 5, 4, 3.
Montalban's always a fun crowd, Coach Don. Montalban, they always come out and support Rizal.
Yeah.
They're always a fun crowd.
Yeah,
Over here.
I mean, good turnout tonight. Especially after that quarter. The crowd's really into the game.
Commissioner Emer Ureta there, together with Head of Operations Alvira Lubit and Head of Security Rudy Distrito, Toto Villarias. I think that was a breakout game against Mindoro. It did end up as a loss, but still a big game.
Yeah.
Something that he needs.
I mean, he was able to shoot well that game. 4 for 8 from the 3-point field goal. Ended up with 20. Unfortunately, it came out in a loss, but it's good for him for his confidence, because I think moving forward, John doing a lot of the heavy lifting for Basilan. It's nice to have, a partner who can shoot the ball as well as him.
Warning on Rizal Central, no intruders for delaying the game.
Fourth quarter. Basilan up by 1 against Rizal. Pumeta, Kanyal, Balucanag, Wilson, and Villarias for Basilan. Kanyal, nice move. Palpalang inabot kay Sarao. Billy drives, labas kay Maguliano, the extra pass. Mendoza, bullseye.
You gotta love that possession. Going downhill, Billy finding JP that extra pass for a wide open 3.
Wilson wants to answer. No. And look at Mas Kanyal grab that rebound. He's on his knees. There's a jump ball.
Even after the whistles, nobody wanted to give up the ball.
Love it. Love the intensity and the passion from Joel Liu and Mas Kanyal.
John Cesanero is pointing Rizal Central Montalban's. There was a warning between the Joel and Mas Kanyal, but it was the right behavior.
2-point game.
Jerry Lewis comes in for Poroy Kantibuhan.
Well, Rizal trailed by as many as 10 in the third quarter. Mendoza to Robles. Billy can't get past John Wilson. Cross from behind the back, crossover, and a finish! The Ilonggo Superman is in the building.
What a highlight play by Billy Robles.
Wilson. Robles picks it up. A foul on Wilson.
Billy is everywhere.
We gotta see this again. We gotta see this again. He goes behind the back, crossover, and the finish with the left hand, taking off. Wow. Let's go to Mika.
Billy Ray Robles talked about how it was so frustrating for him to miss that game against the Gems. Bigla daw sumakit ang tuhod niya. But being so used to these moments of injuries, losing games, he remembers how he has been around being with the Don Dulay system since Rainer Shine, Makati, Davao, Nueva Ecija. He said, ang natutunan ko kay Coach Don ay patience. Dahil lahat may reason. He guided me on and off the court and we will be forever grateful. Today, Billy is back like nothing happened. So that's what's gone.
Thank you so much, Mika, and I'm sure my partner is beaming with pride right now.
Oh man, you know what? I'm just blessed that I've been able to work with a guy like Billy Robles. This guy is, you know, when it comes to attitude and character, he's up there.
I wanna, but it's interesting to me because he was already in your team with Davao right in your first season, right? How did you just acquire him? I mean, how did you know of him how did you know him then?
I was assistant coach at Rainer Shine at the time.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and you know, I worked with him every morning. I was the skills coach for Rainer Shine, and you know, I tried to improve his game. He was a rookie at the time, and I saw how hungry he was as a player, how hard he worked. And the minute I got a head coaching job, he was my first call.
Oh wow, Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. I didn't know this, actually.
Oh yeah?
That he was your first call.
Yeah, him along with Joseph Thurso.
Wow. That's why it meant so much when you won the championship in Subic.
Oh man, this guy, that's where he got that Superman name in Polomolo. He went off, man.
That first one in the preseason, right?
Yeah, against Manila.
Manala misses the jumper. Rebound, Jervy Cruz. Poroy, in and out dribble. Bigay kay Wilson. Robles na nakabantay. Wilson. All over. Billy was all over John right there.
Now you gotta love the matchup, man. This Billy and Wilson.
I'm really just happy to see these two fierce competitors find their place again in the MPBL.
It's nice. It's nice to see it.
Because these are pretty much, Coach, you know, we're when we talk about MPBL now, I know there's a lot of attention on the MVP, David Defonso, the Abras, the Caloocans, the Kemani Ladis, the Thomas Cobars, Kian Baclaan. But guys like Billy Robles and John Wilson, they were the faces of the league. They carried the torch in seasons 2, 3, and 4. And then Billy even earned a callback to the PBA because of his outstanding play here.
Yeah. I mean, those seasons where they were the face of the league, I mean, you're right, they carried their torch.
12 puntos na para kay Alwin Alday. He is 16 points away from reaching 2,000.
Wow, what a mark.
This is a member of the 2,000 points club, John Wilson. Hello. Paalala. Is that Billy's wife sitting alongside John's daughter there?
John's wife.
Yeah, John's wife.
Yeah. I mean, they're very close off the court.
I told you my glasses are letting me down when I'm seeing the screen. What a move, John Wilson.
Yeah, tough shot.
9 seconds to shoot.
68-65. Alwin will shoot. Off the mark, Gaspay with a rebound. Back to Alday, bigay kay Magoliano. Unselfish play, pero ayaw. Would have extended the lead there. Poroy slows down. Bobby B. Wow, what a move. 68-67.
Oh, Basilan going on a 2-3 zone.
Billy from the corner. No. Tapikan ng bola. Nakuha ni Alday. Nabas kay Manala. Alwin. Magoliano from the corner this time. Still no good. Rebound ni Bobby B.
I think that's a good good call by Coach Arnold going 2-3. I mean, the only zone breaker I see out there is Alday.
There's a steal here. Foul given up by Jervy Cruz.
Oh.
Number 20, Jeremy Cruz, is second. JB Sanao, JB Magoliano, JB Robles. Gatometa, also JB Kasia, Orjan, Robin Ronia, Byron Villarreal.
Billy Robles gets a breather. I'm sure he'll be back. LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Gaspay wide open. One-hander. No. Rebound, Ronyo. 4.5 minutes remaining. Cometa. Probing. Cometa. Nakaiwas. Cometa. Banks it in. What a move. Gab Cometa to give Basilan the lead back. This is such a fun game, Coach Don.
Yeah.
Manalang for 3. No.
I mean, I think we expected this in the beginning of the game, but you just see the the matchups and the players. They have the veterans on each team. They know each other's games. And like again, we can talk about the matchup with Wilson and Billy. They're going to bring the best out of each other.
Jeremy Cruz layup. Sorry about that, Coach.
Yeah, I mean, I just think everybody feels really comfortable out there today.
Yeah. And after a couple of blowout games,
Yeah.
we needed this.
Yeah.
3:40 remaining. 1 point separating Basilan and Rizal. We'll be right back.
White House steps back into the game. What kind of impact can he make? And what a steal! That way is going to even out the game. 9 in the final quarter of the game. Can they make magic? White House wins the game!
Win the game. Easy long with Sports Plus.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Coach Don, there are a lot of things that factor in when I say it's a good game. It's a really nice game. And one of them is when I time the game. Okay? We tipped off at 8 in the evening. We have 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, and it's only 9:23. And I'm saying that because last night, 10:30 na natapos.
Oh, wow.
JV Castro, shot clock winding down. Jerby for 3, no. Robin Ronyo hustling for that rebound. Alday ibang klase yung intensity na pinapakita ng dalawang koponan, Coach.
Yeah. Both teams going for the ball, hustling, getting on the floor, diving. Seems like a little playoff game here.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind these two teams going at it for 3 games.
And we talked about it before with the South Division, and that 1 to 8 is going to be a good matchup, man.
Turnover, Basilan. Maguliano will take it strong. That's a foul of Grimaldo. And when you talk about the South Division and talk about teams having their ceiling and their base, right?
Yeah.
And the free throw of the game is brought to you by Extreme Subok at Kompleto Appliances brand ng Pilipinas. This team, Rizal, has a very high ceiling.
Yeah.
I think their base is not very low as well, because there can be they have some reliable players on the floor.
Right.
Basilan, should they get, I think, a secondary score, another scorer to help out John Wilson, could also, turn their fortunes a little better in the second half of the season. Derby turnover. Pero, not that I'm complaining. I love it. As the way this game has turned out, I am enjoying it. Basilan, 20 turnovers to the 6 of Rizal. It is Maguliano, ayaw pa rin. Wilson secures the rebound. Tied game.
JP's struggling this game, but the effort he's given on the floor, is keeping him in the game. But he is struggling. I mean, he's 0 for, I think, 6 now from the field.
Cometa uses the Grimaldo pick. Gets it to Ronyo. A foul whistled on Joel Liu.
Number 20, Joel Liu, second, and that is the 14th Billy Robles, just back in for Alvin Alday.
Alvin Alday, pahinga muna.
14 seconds to shoot.
Derby. Wilson, nothing but net. 15 points for John Wilson. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. 15.7 rebounds para kay John Wilson. Liu able to attack. Joel Liu. It will count for Liu.
Wow, what a play. He got that isolation. Went strong right. Was able to finish with his left.
Cometa goes to Jervy Cruz. Jumper won't go. Habigan ng bola. Kaninong last touch? They have a chance to review this. The fast break of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Joel Liu has come alive off the bench already with 13 points. You're talking about JP Maguliano, coach. He's 0 for 7, but he has 11 rebounds. 4 on the offensive glass. And as they review this, we wait for the verdict here.
you know, going down this last minute and 22 seconds. And interesting to see who's going to execute better. You know, 1-point game. Well, both teams are experienced in these situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
The review was inconclusive. We will stand on the call. Rizal basketball.
Rizal will keep possession. Billy Robles, 8 points and 6 rebounds and 6 assists so far. Jolo Mendoza. They go to Sarao. JP, Billy, blocked by Grimaldo. Basilan protecting a 1-point lead. Cometa. Goes to Grimaldo. What a find!
What a find.
3-point lead for Basilan. And the playmaking of Gab Cometa in the second half, whether he's creating or scoring, it's just working wonders right now for Basilan. They extend the lead 74-71, forcing a timeout for Rizal.
Jolo. Sino yun doon? Billy. Ako daw. Alvin. Joel. Jolo. Billy. Boy. Joel, mauna ka. Dito sa una. Ni Billy Curl. Dalawa kay Jolo. 14 yan, ha? Dito. Hyperson. Alvin. Pag Hyperson mo dito. Look. Laglag. Okay. Balik. Dito. Stay. Yan, resume, di ba? Alvin, twirl mo, babalik yung Jolo, pop out, roll, replace. Banat, tayo ka sa kanto.
Boys, tingin kayo pag wala akong mabasahan.
What do you make of that timeout, Coach?
Well, seeing some zoom action, I think, to free up some players like Alday and Jolo Mendoza. But you got to be wary of a guy like Billy here, because a lot of attention is going to go to their shooters. Billy and Sarao might be free.
Jolo Mendoza. JP Sarao, shot clock down to 8.
Comes a handoff.
Jolo will drive. Nice pass. Billy Robles with a finish.
Yep, that's exactly what we talked about. Handoff. Jolo Mendoza getting open. Looking for Robles, wide open.
What a play right here. Jolo Mendoza able to find Billy Robles. 10 points para kay Billy Robles. Isa ang lamang ng Basilan. Now it's their turn to call timeout.
Jerby, receiver. Okay, so lalabas ng Jerb. Handoff lang tayo dyan. And dyan. Dyan. Pare tingnan natin dyan. Curl, gusto ko curl Curl tayo Pero kasi below 10 seconds below 10 seconds minimum pa yan. Masyado mahaba So, guys, tingnan lang natin. Then, NB. May first pick tayo. Guys.
74-73.
14 seconds.
Basilan protecting a 1-point lead. 14 seconds. Fresh 14 para sa kanila. Cometa to inbound. Bigay kay Wilson. Against his buddy, Billy Robles. Wilson fires a jumper. No. Rebound, Derby. Toto for two. That takes the lead up to 3. And Basilan answering.
That was a good stop.
Yeah, good break actually. Naiwan na si Toto.
Yeah.
He stays perfect.
Tapsin, full court inbound tayo. Okay, pagbaba. Look. Jolo, full court inbound. Jolo, Billy, Jepoy, Alwin, Joel. Okay? Yung oras tayo dito. Only down 3. Pero 3 points sinahanap natin. So Billy ball screen. Pagdating ni Bills dito, ghost mo Bills, roll. Tuloy mo dito, Jolo. Paso mo kay Jepoy.
Ano ba i-screen ko?
Hindi, si Billy muna. Papasa si Poy. Papasa si Poy, di-hitch ni Jolo. Pasukan mo Billy on the screen. Joel, angat. Billy tuloy. Roll Poy. Ito si Alvin. Let's go.
Screen lang kita.
They will inbound full court. 22.6 seconds remaining. Basilan with a foul to give. They have a timeout as well. Rizal will use up the clock. Against Caloocan, they also missed out.
There goes that foul to give.
Yep. Just unfortunate there. Tinamaan sa bibig si Gab Cometa ni Jolo Mendoza as he was trying to avoid the foul.
Yeah.
See what happened here. Well, Jolo was expecting the foul and he wanted to get away from it.
Yeah, I don't think anything just unfortunate. I think that he got that hand.
I think it's going to be a mandatory sub here. Will it be Poroy or
Number 27, Gabumeta second. That is the 14th foul for Basilan.
Gab Cometa back on the floor? With sportsmanship being shown by the two players there. Well, remember, Caloocan went here. They were up by 3 as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Jolo Mendoza missed a potential game-tying three-pointer at the buzzer. He had a good look. Robles, 8 seconds. Alday has it. Can't get past Bobby B. Needs a bailout. Travel on Liu.
Good defensive stance by Basilan. They had everything covered. They had nowhere to go.
Now when Alday was stalled by Bobby Balucanag on the switch here. And that's really where it all happened. Yung pagpigil doon kay Alday doon sa switch na yun,
Yeah.
Coach Don. Because that was the action that...
That was the action they called for.
Oh. What a play though. From Basilan, just
Joel,
holding strong defensively
Alwin,
here down the stretch.
nakasone kayo dito. Deny everything here. Deny everything here. Lahat ng papunta dito. Jake, kunin mo. Alwin, switch sa inbound din. Deny nyo lahat.
You know what, I would
5
like
second
to
violation,
see a
kailangan natin.
Victoria on that last play.
Tao tayo.
Yeah, but he came out of the third quarter. He was really
Struggling, huh? I don't know. They just don't have a playmaker in there. Joel Mendoza is not really a playmaker like that. He's more
Yeah, he's a spot-up shooter.
spot-up shooter.
And Robles will take this ball away.
Oh,
They call a foul. We're not done yet. We are not finished. There was a whistle that we heard. Still possible here. Who do they call the foul on?
Foul number 10, Billy Robles, penalty.
Okay.
Second foul on Billy Robles.
So that's it.
yeah.
And I think Jason Grimaldo can just miss the free throw and we're done.
Official time lapse, 0.7 of a second.
Billy just misjudging that.
Two free throws.
Yeah.
Jason Grimaldo.
I think he was surprised na sobrang lapit sa kanya yung bola. Papunta sa kanya yung bola dun.
It's a big win for Basilan.
Yeah, huge win. If they do end up tied at the end of the regular season, it's going to be Basilan that takes the tiebreaker. And that's it. Basilan with a stunner here in Montalban. Coach Arnold Oliveros will savor this huge victory over the Rizal Central Mall Golden Coolers. I think another character building and another confidence building win in this roller coaster of a season para dito sa Basilan. They'll take this victory, and it is, I think, something that they deserve. The best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. A huge win for the Basilan Steel, made possible by some really outstanding shooting from Toto Villarreal, who finishes with a perfect 5 of 5 from the field, 13 points, 3 of 3 from beyond the arc, and 5 rebounds. A crucial basket down the stretch, and those back-to-back threes in the third quarter, helping them to get some separation. Let's go to Mika Bisamis.
Maraming salamat. Congratulations, Toto. Palagi mong sinasabi sa akin na gusto mong maibalik yung rhythm mo. So, ngayong araw na yun, nakita namin perfect ka sa field with 13 points. Kumusta ka?
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Lord sa binigyan niyang lakas at sa panalo sa amin. Siguro yung effort lang namin as a team, gusto namin manalo tonight, kaya siguro nakuha namin ngayong panalo. At yung sa akin din yung rhythm ko, dahil din siguro sa coaches at teammate ko.
Toto, para kayong roller coaster, no? Nananalo, natatalo. Pero sabi nga ni John, ito yung season na kayong mga veterano, gusto nyo pa rin patunayan ang value nyo sa teams, no? Anong masasabi mo dun?
Siguro yung as a veteran, siguro nandun lang yun. Nag-aalala lang kami sa mga teammate namin. Nandun lang kami lagi sa kanila. Basta yung sinasabi na namin lagi, effort lang lagi sa game. Tsaka yung pride talaga na gusto nyo manalo.
Thank you so much and congratulations to Toto Villarreal. Our player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Sidolf and Coach Don.
Maraming salamat, Mika. Congratulations kay Toto Villarreal. We will be in Batangas tomorrow. Mindoro against Batan in the first game. Parañaque against Bacolod in the second game. And in the main game, Marikina takes on the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. So tuloy-tuloy lang ang aksyon dito sa MPBL. 3 games down dito sa Montalban, Rizal. For my partner, Coach Don Dulay, our courtside reporter, Mika Bisamis, and for all the hardworking men and women from our team, ito po si Def Tupa saying thank you and good night from Montalban, Rizal.